And straight after that, we've got Poppy. If you haven't seen Poppy's channel, go and check him out too. He's good for a chat, he's fun, and he makes cool stuff. And straight after that, we've got Poppy. If you haven't seen Poppy's channel, go and check him out too. He's good for a chat, he's fun, and he makes cool stuff.
Hey gang, Poppy here. As you can see, we're in the computer room. I just received a package from Vista, California. Yeah, them. Directly from Shearline Products. Here we go. Directly from Shearline Products. Oh, look at all the styrofoamy foam something. Inedible peanuts. Yeah, that's it. The inedible peanuts. Look at that. Uh-oh. Could it be a milling table for a Shearline mill? Could it be? Shearline Products 5018 Alpha. Where am I? Am I zoomed in? No, I'm not zoomed in. Okay. Just need to. How's that? Yeah. Oh, it's coming into view. Ooh. Lead screw. And imperial hand wheel. Packing material. A 1032, and that looks like a 440. And here we are. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. I see you. What's this? What is... Anyway, now, enough of that nerdgasm. Let's go to a different one. Untape the wax paper or grease paper. Yes, this protective paper that Shearline likes to wrap stuff in. And here we are. One brand new lead screw. backlash nut, part that attaches to the end of the table, and of course your black English knob. Or is that Imperial? Yeah. And it seems to be slipping. I have to tighten up the set screw. I'll just leave you here. Nice packing material. Good thing tonight's garbage night. This I keep. This I keep. That foam and the box and the peanuts. Goodbye. Nice, huh? Okay. Why did Poppy buy a brand new shear line milling table assembly? Have you been looking at my videos? Have you seen the state of my milling table? I learned personally why Joe Martin said don't over grunk when you bolt stuff down. And I didn't really like the look of my milling table. Plus now, when I install that, I can show you a trick that I developed for tramming my shear line mill to parallel to table in 2 dimensions. Yeah, you said that. The other night, or it was the morning, it blurs around here for me. I uploaded the latest, well, almost latest of my reversible lead screw project. I had that Kirby flexible shaft, and it was working. I said, it's alive! It's alive! I wasn't too happy with that flexible shaft. I saw it going, and I saw the whole mechanism struggling at certain. So I eliminated it, the shaft itself. I still have the Kirby flex shaft bayonet attachment, and the screw the flex shaft Chuck was grabbing on is now been shortened. It has a tapered square that plugs into the square on the Kirby flexible shaft attachment location. I mean, that Kirby flexible shaft, when Scott and Fetzler designed it, they were thinking of Ted Cassidy. That's the Butler attachment, the flexible shaft part of the Butler attachment, Ted Cassidy. Addams Family, 1960s. John Ashton was Gomez. Carolyn Jones was Morticia. Ted Cassidy's Lurch. Blossom something was Grandma. Yeah. Anyway, Scott and Fetzler were thinking of Lurch. So there was a lot of stiffness. I mean, that flex shaft was very stiff. I mean, perfect thing for beating an apprentice to death with, you know. But the stiffness of the whole mechanism and the fact that I couldn't figure out how I was going to lubricate it. So I just got it out of there and took my variable speed reversible drive, and it and the lathe now go. and they get along real good. I'm going to shoot a little demonstration video when I get back out to the shop. I mean, the fires are bad and unhealthy air. And I saw the blue screen of grab your hair and run around screaming. They're talking about evacuations in this county. No freaking surprise here. But, you know, what can I say? The air's unhealthy. I was watching a video yesterday. Nook Collier. The smoke ran him out of Nevada City and he went to the coast. Him and his wife, they went to the coast and they were sleeping in a tent. A little one. And on the Coleman stove on the bench. Frankly, I don't blame them. Nevada City is full of trees. I mean, you've got this much space divided by both sides of the car as you're driving up the road between it and trees. It is tree land. Fire goes there. Oh, I wouldn't want to be there. Beautiful country, but fire go there? Don't be there. No. And the smoke got to them. They said, we'll go to the Pacific Ocean and hope for a tsunami. Yeah, just his luck it'd be an earthquake while they're camping there. No. Anyway, I eliminated the flex shaft. The mechanism is working smoother with less amperage required to make it turn. So I got rid of that friction in the flex shaft. I may do something with it in the future. I don't know. It's a perfectly good flex shaft if you got a big fractional horsepower motor spinning it, not a little small fractional horsepower. Now, projects. Projects for milling table. The one on my mill's coming off, of course. When I first bought my lathe in '95, I couldn't afford XY base for my vertical column. But I did have vertical column, right? I said, well, the next purchase, I'll get the milling machine table, lead screw, and right? Unscrew my cross slide, screw on the milling table, and more wide travel than on the milling machine, but you can't use much of it. But definitely would have had the milling machine for just the price of the table. I'm going to show you that in a video. Just in case someone out there got a lathe and they got a vertical column, they can't afford an XY base, how easy it is. How easy it can be. Then, well, of course I won't use that milling machine base on the lathe all the time. But I will have it. Plus, I'm going to pull out my shear line small scale copy, or not copy, adaptation of the idea of the Bridgeport head. And all that. I think they call it the 6-axis milling column. Anyway, I've got that. I have the aluminum plate. You mount your milling machine and your column 2. I've got that also. I just haven't pulled it out. But now I have incentive for some small little projects like that before I get around to pointing at the motor for the powered single point threading project on shear line lathe. I got the motor. I got the power supply. I got the joystick. I'm basically just going to need a pulley or maybe 2 and a belt. I'm going to set it up watchmaker style. Uh, if you don't understand that, watch the videos. I will explain to you then. As for now, good night from California.